another TCG short.
That was a good episode. I reckon we run with that.
Cool.
So,
moving along. All right. Do you have a topic for us today?
I do. I had a question, and it kind of stemmed off the most recent one when we talked about Blood Bowl teams that you should play and a Discord chat. I wanted to know your thoughts around which of the Blood Bowl big guys was the best. Which is the best one, specifically in sevens? But that is my only criteria.
Okay. I have a distinct favourite.
I also very much do, but I feel like we should have some kind of method to this madness. And I will say that all the trolls are the same.
Mm-hmm.
All of the ogres are the same, so I feel like we don't need to go through every possible variant of everyone. That is my views of the matter.
No, that's fair. So we've got trolls.
We do.
Trolls get to vomit.
They do. That's a pointless thing.
They are very stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not very stupid. They're really stupid.
Really?
Which one's worse? Really or very? They do have regeneration. How many times have you regenerated a troll?
I mean, not when it counted.
No. How many times have you forgotten to regenerate a troll?
Literally every time they're taken off the pitch.
Minotaurs. Frenzy. Horns. Mighty Blow.
Both of those are good things. Unchanneled Fury. One of the better neg traits.
It is. Look, I don't mind an unchanneled Fury at all because it's pretty much you're going to hit somebody. You do that on a 2+. On a 1+, you stand around and yell.
You don't lose tackle zones though, which is such a good piece. I will say movement 5 with Frenzy is a little bit scary sometimes.
Yes, that can come and bite you in the ass. Plus, they've got like the armor value 9 as opposed to a 10. I mean, it doesn't seem like that much of a difference.
It's a difference.
It is. It's a hell of a difference. I do like a good Minotaur, though. Yeah.
They do exactly what they should do. They don't belch your own team. They don't lose their tackle zones. And as long as you can remember how many squares they can move, I mean, horns means they're 2-dicing other big guys. Like, they do a lot of work.
Ogres. So there's the runt punter and there's the normal ogre.
Yeah. It's just...
realistically, it's just the same thing. Throw teammate or kick it. Bonehead.
The best of the neg traits.
Really?
Yes.
That's your opinion?
Yep.
Because on a 1, you lose your tackle zones and you just stand there like an idiot.
I know, but it's a 1. It's a 2 for everything. You want to go for a walk. You want to stand over there. You want to throw a dude. You want to hit a dude. Like everything is a 2+. So the fact that you're not pigeonholed into what you're doing with them, and the fact that you can do it by yourself, you don't even need a friend to poke you along.
Yeah, no, I'll pay that. That's something. I just maybe it's the aesthetic too, which reduces my ogre love. Let's say
armor 10, like
movement 5.
Yeah,
look, 6 skulls. Yeah,
not bad. I'm not paying for it, but
no,
it's a thing. And then depending on the team, the option of a throw teammate as well. Like he does so much work.
Yeah, no, definitely. Treeman.
I get them. Movement 2
hurts, especially in 7s.
This is my point.
Yeah, I think movement 2 in 7s is a lot worse than movement 2 in 11s, even though 11s is a bigger pitch.
A line of scrimmage fixes that, though.
Yes, exactly. Strength 6, Armor 11.
Yes. Yes. But movement 2 and take root.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, arguably you take up a decent space or amount of the pitch in 7s as well because it is shorter. So actually, it's not that bad. But I'm yet to have a Treeman take root anywhere useful.
Yes. Yes, and they always seem to take root relatively similar times. You got two on a team; they're taking root on alternate turns.
Mm-hmm.
1 in 6 chance, my ass.
Yeah, no, it's no, not in 7s. I would almost not take them again on principle.
I mean, I think they're good to have. It depends on the team. I think in a Wood Elf team, for example, for 7s, you wouldn't take them. Not a chance. But if you're taking home gnomes or halflings, potentially.
I would be curious to try it without the Truman in gnomes. Halflings, I could, yeah.
All right.
What have we got next?
Bloodspawn.
The Bloods. Oh, I love this.
Claws, Frenzy, Mighty Blow, Unchanneled Fury. Again, it's Frenzy. It's pretty much a Minotaur.
Yeah, but better. Claws.
Claws so is the difference there. So claws instead of horns. Realistically, is that the only difference?
Pretty much.
Movement 5, Strength 5, Armor 9+, that all matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's claws instead of...
Well,
I just said it.
Horns,
thank you. Extra 10k.
The extra 10k. Claws does work, though. Like, I mean, both of them are good. Horns only works on a blitz. So Claws is always working, and he is terrifying to everyone because it's not even just the fact that you're likely to dicing whatever you want to hit. It's the fact that I don't care what your armor is.
Mm-hmm.
It's now 8. And I've still got a Mighty Blow for the injury when I get through that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love the model. I do love the model.
It's I really enjoy it. And again, Unshadowed Fury, he's not losing his tackle zones. He can still be there and assist if he derps out. But I will say on a corn team, which model you want to blitz with is sometimes a problem.
Yes, that becomes, with Frenzy on pretty much everyone, there's some thinking to do with a corn team.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's tough.
Croxigor.
God, he's
movement
just
6.
A better ogre.
Yeah, he's got prehensile tail. What's the difference in same cost as an ogre, really?
Yeah.
And what are you trading?
You lose to throw teammate because you don't have anyone to play with.
No, so that's fine because none of your lizards have right stuff anyway. Yeah, prehensile tail. I love prehensile tail.
So good. And movement 6.
Mm-hmm.
So you get, and he's still armor 10, you get the best of the nega traits, you get the prehensile tail, which means that even if he's doing nothing, he's doing something, and you get a movement 6 big guy. He's so good.
Yeah, I do like the Crocs. I mean, technically last time I played with him, I think he lasted 2, maybe 3 games before he was killed. And he boneheaded at least 1 in every 2, it seemed. He was boneheading all over the place. But he's a lot of fun. And, they're incredible looking models too. No,
the Crocs is just, there's nothing. I mean, bonehead is bad. But if you're playing a big guy, that's a good option. I just feel like any big guy where not activating them is still a problem for the other team. You could choose not to roll that bonehead so you don't risk it. And you can tag ball carriers with him and be like, dodge, go on, dare ya, double dare ya.
Yeah, no, the Crocs is up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeti.
The Yeti, who is another Bloodspawn wannabe.
Mm-hmm.
He is
the Minotaur type character, strength 5, movement 5, armor 9. He's got claws. He's got unchanneled fury. He's got disturbing presence.
The most forgotten rule in the game.
Well, it depends if you're a Nurgle player, you remember it.
That is true, but these are Khorne players. I think my problem with the Yeti is I really like him. I think he's great, but I don't think the Khorne team, which is the only, the Norse team, the only team that can take him, actually needs the Yeti.
No. So just claws, disturbing presence, frenzy, unchanneled fury. Claws, frenzy. He's got no mighty blow.
No, he gets disturbing presence instead.
Yeah, that's the difference. That's why he's 20k less. Yeah. No mighty blow is an issue because you want your big guy to have mighty blow.
And, I mean, theoretically, disturbing presence makes that armor 9 a little bit more palatable, but if armor starts going on a Norse team, you in a world of pain.
Yeah, disturbing presence makes it armor 9.1. Rot spawn.
Here's a list of rules. Movement 4, strength 5, 10 plus armor. No one gives a shit about the agility. He's a big guy. Disturbing presence, foul appearance, mighty blow, plague ridden, really stupid, regen, tentacles.
140k, same price as a Yeti. Disturbing presence. See, I have used a rod spawn on many occasions, and all of those skills have come into play. I have a soft spot.
Mainly really stupid.
Mainly really stupid, but disturbing presence has won me games. Foul appearance, those tentacles.
Tentacles particularly when he's high strength.
Stick him up and just stick him next to some elves or something, and just leave him there.
Go on, do stuff.
Yeah.
Again, I think he does really play, particularly for a Nurgle team that plays such a control game anyway, as one of those players that you don't have to activate and he still has such an impact on the game. I think that is really stupid becomes less of a problem.
Yep.
Because I don't need him necessarily. He's strength 5, armor 10, and regen. He's probably not going away.
No.
And he's got the backup of the foul appearance. Also, he makes the Nurgle team more fun.
He does. Definitely does. I have a real soft spot for him. I know he's not the best, but I love playing with him.
I believe all of those things.
Oh, yes. All right. Couple more. Rat Ogre.
So good.
Movement 6, strength 5, armor 9 plus, animal savagery, frenzy, mighty blow, prehensile tail. There's that tail again. You've got a movement 6 piece, again with frenzy. Animal savagery.
It's the hit, you guys.
Yes. What are your thoughts?
It's so double-edged because ultimately killing your own guys is bad, but still getting to act, if you do, is good.
This is what I love about it.
It gives you such a choice. I can move everyone away from him and risk the roll and not have someone to hit, or I can stand someone there and just put him on, Rat Ogre babysitting duty, knowing that he's probably going to die at some point.
Rat Ogres are one of those ones where it's you can do, that you can do whatever you need to do. Whereas with any other big guy, you've got a roll, which, admittedly on most of them is a 2+, but, 1 in 6 times or 50-50, however you want to look at it, is going to fail. you stick a Rat Ogre, and especially on a Renegades team, stick a Rat Ogre next to the Orc with the high armor. Whatever you want to do with that Rat Ogre, you're doing.
I mean, it's 7s. Are we paying for an Orc in 7s?
Technically, probably not, but.
But even like if you want to play a bashy Skaven team, he is terrifying.
Yep.
He means that suddenly your opponent needs to stick that extra square away from the sideline, which is just gutter run of heaven. I think there's a real nice play there. He's a lot of fun, and being able to blitz someone safely from line to line of scrimmage. That turn 1 blitz can be A, tempting, which is not always a good thing, but B, terrifying as an option as well.
Yep. All right. I think we've got 2 to go. Pump Wagon.
Doesn't count. Just
doesn't count.
Move it.
All right, cool. Then the only other one I can think of is the Vargeist. Movement 5, Strength 5, Armor 10+, Bloodlust 3+, Claws, Frenzy, Regen.
I mean, Claws, Frenzy, yes. I think my piece with the Vargeist is he's just a more fun blitzer in a Vamp team.
Yeah.
Like
I love the model. I love all of the models. I think for the
so many good ones.
Yeah. He's not used.
No,
Nobody takes him.
I don't think the Vamps need him, which is the problem. They can perform perfectly fine without him. And because he has less options for skills, why would you take him over the Blitzer if you were running like a tournament list or something like that? I think in 7s, he is a solid choice instead of the Blitzer, just to give you a little bit more presence in the field and this kind of stuff. I also think the fact that only vampires can take him probably means that he's not I don't know. It just... I just think at this point, it's almost like the Yeti where he's cool. I love him. I just don't think the team necessarily needs him.
It's one of those big guys that's there for a big guy's sake.
The other ones I'll throw out there, the Shambling Undead Mummy.
Yeah, look, it's kind of a big guy, but not. I mean, there's no nega trade.
No, well, there is, because movement 3.
But yeah, there's no bonehead or stupid or anything like that.
We're going to roll him out? I'm happy to roll him out.
Yeah, look, I think...
And are we doing the same with Tomb Guardian?
Yes.
Great.
I believe so. Those sort of things, they're generally you can take more than one. So
it's big guy adjacent.
Big guy adjacent, yes. It's a medium guy. All right. You want to know
that in mind? Absolutely.
For me, the one that I hold dearest to my heart is the Rat Ogre.
I mean, there's a lot to be good said.
I love the options that Animal Savagery gives you over Bonehead, for example. You, like I said, you can make him do whatever you want him to do. The fact that he's going to blitz something and roll double skulls is beside the point. You can still get him there to do that blitz, no matter what. You blitz with an ogre or whatever else, and you roll that one. Shit out of luck, move on. So, for me, Rat Ogre's always got a place. Plus, he's a rat.
He is a rat. Look, it's so close to the right answer, though. And look, I take the point on Animal Savagery. It's still a double-edged sword, and it's one of those ones I think on all of the teams there are choices, right? So Skaven, arguably, you could just play speed.
Yep.
I mean, I think he's a definite choice in Skaven for 7s. I think he's a really interesting choice. I think he's a really fun choice, but he's not a necessary choice. I mean, arguably none of them are necessary choices, but I think it's probably harder to choose Bash over Speed. And in Renegades, look, he's probably one of the big guys I would still choose in Renegades just for the movement 6 threat.
Yeah, look, for me, if I'm playing Renegades and I get a choice, I'm choosing the Rat Ogre and the Minotaur, and then, Troll and Ogre, it's very further down the list.
Yeah, the Troll's there because he's cheap. I think I get Minotaur and Ogre as my starting lineup, but questionable. But I mean, honestly, the correct answer here is Croxagore. But for all the reasons we say, like the Bonehead as a nega trait, yes, the one will bone you at the least useful times in the world, but I actually kind of think that's part of the fun.
And it's also that fact of, the Crocs and the Rot Spawn in particular. It's knowing when you don't activate them at all. Because you do not have to activate them. They can stand there and help you on your opponent's turn.
All of those things. It's the defensive play as well as all of the offense he owns up. And movement 6, prehensile tail, like he loses some of the offensive skills. There's no claws or frenzy or anything, but he's just such a reliable dude for an unreliable big guy. And he's just a bigger lizard.
Yep. Still got access to block on a double. There's a lot you can do with the Crocs.
Just give him guard and let him stand there or break tackle on a movement 6 guy. He's fun. That is my thoughts. They are your thoughts. They are our thoughts.
What are your thoughts?
We'll pretend to care.
Laters.
Gotcha.